it could not go to elections with IEBC commissioners. A few players in government thought it was a joke. I have been listening to presentations from all shades of opinion that have come before us, and 99.9% they agree that there's a problem with IEBC. What they might not agree with is a solution to that problem.
Right.
Number two, the monumental failures that Jubilee has gone through cannot give them a win at any election. A, corruption, standard gauge rail line, NYS, Eurobond, the Galana irrigation scheme, and so on and so forth.
The president's approval rating 2 weeks ago was 68%.
I'm coming to opinion poll.
Okay.
Opinion poll, I'll comment twice. The first one, that was an attempt to sanitize the name of the president, because the same opinion poll found that in all the former 8 provinces of Kenya, Kenyans were saying, including Kenyans of Central Province, that the country is heading into the wrong direction. 68%. How could the same respondent then say that the driver taking the bus into the wrong direction is the most successful? So that was a fallacy. Second opinion poll is that I'm in a position of an opinion by an independent group which talks to Kenyans, and it has said that since God can beat Jubilee, who is the best presidential candidate from CORD? A, since the presidential candidate will need to pair with a running mate, what is the best pair? And do you know the result?
Tell me.
The pair of Raila and Kalonzo, irrespective of who will be the running mate and who will be the candidate, scores 44%.
Okay.
The pair of Wetangula and Raila, irrespective of who will be the head and running mate, scores 11%. And the pair of Kalonzo and Wetangula, irrespective of who will be the running mate or head, scores 45%. Number one. So Kenyans are starting to send a message that if there is the possibility that the formation in CORD is rearranged, then Uhuru.
Was there Mudavadi, Martha Karua in there? Was that in the poll or no?
I
no,
don't
just these three.
They were not there.
And 45%.
Yes.
Meaning that they could beat Jubilee or no?
Beat Jubilee, hands down.
Okay, hold on.
Yes.
Benji.
Yes. Please.
Election held today, who would win?
I think that goes back to the logic that I was giving earlier.
Yes.
That there's a problem with Raila's own candidature, and that he has the keys and the power to actually convincingly decide if Jubilee goes home and who becomes the next leadership.
Can the incumbent be beaten?
Absolutely, because they've you see, Jubilee has had fatal flaws, monumental from day one. Remember, these are Ruto's 49 years old.
Yes.
The performance after the exit out of office of an 85-year-old man, you can just imagine. I mean, Uhuru should have easily doubled, performance-wise.
In this short time, despite that thing they had on their shoulders.
But that's the truth.
They shook it off.
Yes, but that's about them.
Those are personal scores.
Yeah, those are personal scores. You're talking about the shilling. Yes. How strong is the shilling?
Okay.
You're talking about this picture I showed you here?
Yes.
1 second.
Yeah.
What is the market for coffee? I'm a coffee farmer. What is the market for tea?
Today.
What is the market for sugar today? What is the market for sugar? The voters, the hoi polloi, are suffering. The cartels are running around. President Uhuru did a good thing to put the coffee task force, which is now quietly going around and trying to do everything using the courts, etc. The cartels are strangling the life out of this country, and while we're not paying attention, there's nowhere to walk in Westlands, which is the wealthiest constituency in Kenya.
Yeah.
There's no sewer, no new sewer. I was in Eastlands the other day. It's despicable,
it's nasty,
dirty,
it's crazy,
messed up. Talking
about the economy.
You saw the story on Buruburu. Yes. 5,000 units, now 20,000.
Yeah. Using the same infrastructure.
And people like Kamanda putting up bars, flats on land, public land. This is common knowledge.
Gentlemen,
Can I?
Yes,
On the important,
I'm coming to you.
Hold on. On the important thing of the economy, and Kenyans have to be really, really worried. President Kibaki left in place the blueprint, and in fact it had taken off for LAPSET project.